This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is LypStk Live with your host, Lady Franchelle.
What's up? It's your girl, Lady Franchelle, coming to you live from Skylab Studios
with the LypStk Candy Girls.
The show made for women by women.
And jamming those banging ass beats, DJ Jimmy Ray and Light Jockey Mike.
So get ready for another edition of
LypStk Live, baby,
here on SCP Radio.
Mwah.
And right back at you. It is another Thursday night. LypStk Live. The ladies take control over the airwaves right here on SCP Radio. This is Skylab Studios. And, of course, the girls are ready. They're hot. They're getting ready to jump into the mud wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry, not mud wrestling. But, better yet, they're going to be talking to you right here only on the #1 internet radio, SCP Radio. Go, 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 go. And here's one of your hosts. Lady Franchelle, take it away.
Are you finished? Oh, my God. Anyway, welcome to another edition of LypStk Live. We're here in Skylab Studios. I'm your girl, Lady Franchelle, along with the LypStk Candy Girls, Tasha T, Nikki,
hello,
and Blanca the Boss.
What's going on?
Also in the building with us, DJ Jimmy Ray on the ones and twos. Oh, my mic is going in and out, or I'm going in and out. And also on the streaming live cameras, Light Jockey Mike.
What's up?
Okay. Hello. All right. And also later on in the show, we will have singing sensation Brandy G in the house. So make sure you continue to tune in. And she's going to let us know about her recent experience auditioning for The Voice. We also have a live studio audience, Mel in the building, and Wally. Hey. What's up, Wally? All right. Ladies, it's been a week. Anything new happen with you guys? Nothing? I know it's hot. I know.
Oh, it was Father's Day, right?
Oh, dang it. You know what? And I'm going to have to apologize for the fathers out there because we did forget. And I want to talk about that, too.
Forget.
We did. And I'm going to tell you, we did forget to acknowledge the fathers. And why? Because 3 of us on this panel are single mothers, and I don't know about them, but I don't really celebrate that day. But when I was on Facebook, I was doing my little Facebook stalking. I was scrolling through Facebook.
Same difference.
Okay. Well, I was going through Facebook, and there was a lot of debate on Facebook about women being recognized as fathers on Father's Day. There was a lot of debate, a lot of heated debates on Facebook. So since 3 of us are single parents, can y'all tell me how do y'all feel about that? Should we just be satisfied with our day in May, or should we be acknowledged on Father's Day? And anybody out there in listening land, if you want to comment on this subject, you can call us at 832-910-7727 or go to scpradio.com and join us in the chat room. I'm going to do it. Is your mic on, Tasha? Tap it. While she's doing that, while she's doing that, I'd like to say that the opinions and our comments made on LypStk Live are not those of SCP Radio or its affiliate stations. So anything we about to say now that's going to offend you, well, you know what?
We give
Too
no
bad.
fucks about it.
Oh, 2. She said 2. I was going to give 1.
No. I said no.
None.
Oh,
No
you said no
fucks.
fucks.
Zero.
Okay, I'm going to
No
give
fucks.
1 because
You
she
gonna
said
get 1?
0.
Okay.
Okay.
No, well, I'm just going to give none. You know, I'm going full throttle. Just no fucks today.
Okay, so Tasha T, tell me how you feel about that.
I feel like if I'm doing double duty all year round, then why not recognize me? My kids recognize me without me even telling them that. So what's
You
the
don't
problem?
feel like you are taking the glory from fathers on their day by diluting it with your motherness? You know, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's supposed to be
Hell
all me.
no.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, okay, Nikki, you looking at me crazy. What you think?
But I'm saying,
What?
no, I do not feel like women need recognition. That's what Mother's Day are for. You are a superb, superior, flawless, phenomenal mother. You're not a mother and a father.
Yeah.
Your child has no father there. Like, hey, I'm a mother. You don't recognize me on Father's Day. Just give me extra shit on Mother's Day because I'm a better mother. You feel me?
Okay, and
No.
the way I feel about this situation is Mother's and Father's Day should be every day. There shouldn't, I don't even think there should even just be a designated holiday, just simply because it puts folks in a situation where they're only going to recognize them on that day. Then everything their mom and dad does for all year long gets taken for granted, and then on that one day you're going to give them dinner and a couple of flowers, and then the rest of the year is like whatever. That's my
But
opinion.
you want people to celebrate your birthday, and you're alive every day.
That's different. We're talking about Mother's Day, a made-up
On your
holiday,
birthday- on
a
your birthday,
made-up
you were
holiday.
just born on that day.
Thank
To
you.
actually be,
You just
to be
born.
a
This
mother, to be a
You
single
might
mother,
have
and to
accidentally
put
slipped in
in
the world
double
on that
duty.
day. You might not even been supposed to come.
However you got here on that day.
Well, the thing is that oftentimes single mothers who do claim Father's Day as their holiday use it
They
as an
single for
excuse.
real.
Well, no,
They don't have a
use it
man.
as an excuse to bash the other side.
Right.
Having their kids on Facebook or having their relatives on Facebook say, I'd like to recognize my sister, Bumquisha, for being the mother and father to my nieces and nephews because her baby daddy,
Becky be
Pumpkin.
single mothers too. It ain't just Bonquisha.
Well, yeah, because Sarah Palin's daughter, Bristol Palin, is on her second baby
child.
daddy.
Well, do you blame the daddies? They are batshit crazy, the Palins. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time.
Okay, but
Just keep that in the back of your mind. That lady was almost in the White House. And you just remember that.
no, she was not.
She was almost there.
Well,
She was close.
She was close enough.
Okay, she was too
for
close.
comfort, yeah.
Okay, well, she was too close. But anyway, back to these sorry ass men. I mean,
See, that's what, like,
Don't do
in my
that.
household, as tough as it gets for me, I'm
Okay.
a single mother of 4. I never, ever bash their daddy.
Okay.
I allow my children to see for themselves.
A bad father will bash themselves by
That's
not showing
it.
up to shit, by not
I
coming
feel
through.
that
Blank,
way.
Period.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
never say anything bad to your child because they're only hearing your side of the story.
Yeah.
But when they hear that daddy side of the story years later, then they like, well, damn, mama said this, now daddy's saying this. Now what the hell am I supposed to believe?
And there you are looking like a
And
Good
now
Times
you look
episode.
like, even if your story was the absolute truth, now you've allowed him, or he done came around and he's then put these doubts in his child's head, like, well, damn, maybe mama was lying. Maybe I didn't come around because mama didn't let him come around. I've never said anything bad about my kid's father. Now, story.
Okay.
I made my son go live with his father because he was giving me the pure, I was about to go to jail. So I put him out of my house. I put him out and I made him go live with his daddy. It only lasted maybe 30 to 45 days. He was back. And he kept saying, Mom, I want to come back with you. I was like, no, I don't think you're ready. Mom, I want to come back with you. No, you're not ready. You need to go back. That second week, I was like, well, damn, maybe I'm a bad mom. My son is crying, begging me to come home. What the hell is going on at this house? Long story short, he wanted to be back because I wasn't as strict on him as his father was. But he saw for himself after a while in the conversations that me and his dad had over the phone. It was on speaker. My son in the back room was supposed to be asleep, but he was in the hallway crawling and listening and heard a lot of things that his daddy said. And from that point on, daddy who?
Ain't no daddy, bitch.
Exactly.
Oh,
in my
wow.
Plies voice. Ain't no daddy, bitch.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to touch on that because, like I said, a lot of people use the holiday to go ahead and bash
Yeah.
the absent father. But at the same time, they have to recognize you picked that sorry bastard.
But nobody
Sometimes
know.
they don't
You
be
don't
sorry
know.
until
Right.
after you
I'm
leave.
sorry. It doesn't
No.
matter whether they go rogue later on or
Shit.
not.
It
Okay.
does. It
Well,
does.
really?
Yes,
Because
it does.
you
Because
never
I'm gonna
knew
say
before
this.
then.
I have 3 children with this man, and my first 2 kids, he was an excellent father to them. He was good to me. But when I decided, you know what, this is not going anywhere, we still stuck like where we were 5 years ago. When do we start to grow and advance? Like, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of you on that corner. I'm tired of you selling dope. I'm tired of all of this. Let's move on, do something bigger and better. He didn't want to move on and do anything bigger and better,
No,
so I
you
took my
supposed to
kids
cancel
and
that bitch.
I moved. That's what
Cancel
that bitch
Christmas
got
on that day.
canceled. So I moved on with me and my children. From then, it was hatred towards me, and that hatred towards me trickled down into my children.
Let me say this. The opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. If a motherfucker don't care, they don't care. They're going to be indifferent to whatever you have going on. So if somebody say, oh, I hate you, that's because they have unresolved feelings that they can't
I
get
agree.
past.
I
Opposite of love
agree
is
that
not hate.
too.
Opposite of
I
love
believe
is
that too.
indifference. And a motherfucker that don't care, they're just going to be indifferent. They're not giving 2 fucks about you. A motherfucker that hates you, you got to watch him. That's the motherfucker that's going to show up on you at dinner with your new man in their house shoes. Like, bitch, what?
Them corduroy house shoes.
Mark my words, and those karate shoes from the beauty supply. And you think I'm lying? Try it.
Okay, Blanca, we've left you out the conversation. What do you think? Do you think that we
Blanca
should
Lynn with her
claim?
baby daddy. No, I'm just playing.
But I want to know: do she mind if we share the holiday with her man? Are we fathers too? Can we be fathers too?
I think we can.
I ain't no pappy.
You know,
I
I
think
mean-
we can teach a boy to be a man, but we
definitely
can't.
can't. We
We
definitely
cannot do that. I don't believe that
No.
at all. We
No.
cannot teach a boy to be a man. We are women, point blank, period.
True.
We are, but we are playing double roles. Things that men should be at, their fathers should be at, they're not there, so we go
Yeah.
in love and support of our children. We can't teach them to be men, but we do play double role in certain circumstances.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, a little holiday doesn't bother nobody.
That's what I feel like Mother's Day is reserved for all mothers, single, married, otherwise. You're
Trifling.
adopted. No, not trifling.
I'm just
because
right.
no, Mother's Day and Father's Day is to recognize people who are doing their part.
Okay, well, how
Real
come
mothers
so
and
wait a
fathers.
Why
minute,
they
hold
so
on. That's
upset
what
with
I'm
us
saying.
about wanting to be recognized for Father's Day? Or not
Because
even really
Father-
want. But your trifling ass ain't doing what you're supposed to
So
do.
you
as
just don't recognize them at all. You just
Okay.
like ghost to that shit.
But don't tell me I can't recognize. My kids can't recognize me on Father's Day
because
because
they
they want
recognize
to,
you already for Mother's Day.
and they're gonna do it for Father's Day too because they've been doing it for years.
What the
and
hell?
they'll
Do you
continue.
wanna, so what you're saying is you want another fucking macaroni and picture
No.
frame for Father's Day too?
We want to go
My
out and
kids,
eat.
no,
That's right.
my kids
You did it.
automatically do this, and it's nothing that I've taught them.
And that's
My
fine.
baby does this for me,
That's
but
fine.
he loves me all day.
But women that
he loves
request
me all day, every day.
Recognition for that, like, oh, it's Father's Day, pat on my back. You don't
No,
need to do
you
all
don't
of
have
that.
to.
No,
You
we're
don't
not
request
saying-
it, but if
we're
they
not-
want to,
Don't do that to me.
If they want to,
We're not
Mother's Day
saying
is
that they
fine.
requested it. We're saying
No,
that if
some-
they choose. Oh, you saying somebody
Some women
request?
say, like,
I'm
you know,
just saying that some people's grown ass kids was on Facebook.
I saw it.
Thanking their mother for being
'Cause
a
you were a
father
mama and a
figure,
daddy.
but it was a disclaimer on the end of it because such and such was not in the picture. You've been a great mother and father because Ray was not here for us.
Well, I just feel like what I'm doing for my children now as a single mother is the same thing I would do for them if their father was there. So
Right.
it
That's
ain't
what
got
I say.
nothing to do with your daddy not being here or your daddy being here. This is my love to my child. This is what we do.
exactly.
Okay. Well, we got that. Well, we're gonna agree to disagree
Somewhat.
on that. Happy Father's Day, Mother's Day.
Thank you.
She crazy. She crazy. So, there is some other, continuing drama in the news regarding young Mr. Dylan. What was his last name?
Roof.
Roof. you know, we're going to discuss him one last time, and then we're just going to wait for the trial and the execution. But Mr. Dylan Roof, who single-handedly murdered 9 innocent people in the Church of God, we're finding out more and more about him as the investigation goes on. So we find out that once in custody, Mr. Dylan didn't get a chance to eat while he was running away from the scene of a crime. So when he was apprehended and got to the police station, he was like, I'm going to tell y'all everything y'all need, but I'm hungry
First,
I'm going to need something to eat.
because I can't talk on an empty stomach.
I'm hungry. I haven't had a chance to eat all day.
Because I've been running from y'all.
I mean, it takes out
Planning
a lot
all
of
this.
energy.
Take a lot of energy to kill 9 people. Do you
And
understand?
to run, okay? So they said, okay, where you want to eat? They go to Burger King and get him a number 1 with cheese.
He got cheese.
He got the whole meal. And I just want to know, what do y'all think about him getting fed A, and who the hell paid for that meal? Tasha T.
I'm not really sure about, this whole story really bothers me.
Okay.
It makes
It
my
should.
flesh crawl. It just makes my flesh crawl, and I really don't like talking about it too much. Yeah,
But we have-
but
but we-
it's
but we
something
have
that's
to.
going on, and it has
And-
to be talked about.
Right, and I'm going to tell you why we have to talk about it going on in here. If you looked at the news and looked at the statistics, white supremacists in this country have killed more innocent American lives than jihadists, whatever, however you see it, those people, ISIS, over in their country. They're getting away with murder behind a stupid what do we want to call it? Stupid racist stuff that they learned way back in 1935 that doesn't hold truth today. So we have to talk about it, because why are we in 2015 still addressing the fact that white people don't like black people? We ain't gone nowhere. So what is the problem?
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki.
this is. Oh, were you about to keep talking?
No.
Oh, I thought you paused.
I'm saying, yeah, no.
Okay, well,
I'm pausing for rebuttal.
Here's the thing. First of all, we'll start with this. Racism is always an issue. As long as people are allowed to openly, express themselves, and this, freedom of speech, quote unquote, freedom of speech, things like that. I feel like racism is something, just like we talked about people being gay or people being whatever. I feel like racism is something that people are, it's like, that's something that truly is handed down to people. People are conditioned, like we talked about the Bible. That's what we talked about. We talked about how people grow up with religion and they're conditioned to believe a certain thing. Racism is the exact same thing. You're not born with it, but you're conditioned into that lifestyle. And that's just like how when we talk about the Bible, nobody can sway you on that because that's what you grew up with. Racists are the same way. Now, this country is, because of our racist background, we're just built on a foundation of hate already. Being born black in America, you're already viewed as being inferior. Point blank fucking period. So, even without people realizing that there are people who say certain things, I even say things sometimes that could be construed as racist, because it's things that we are conditioned to say, unfortunately. And I feel like with extreme racism, that's what that is. And also, I contribute a lot of that to this, extreme right-wing conservative people. That's what's going on with this kid.
Okay, so he got indoctrinated into this racist belief.
But this is what pissed me off about this, is that they saying, well, they investigating to see if it was a hate crime. This guy blatantly admitted.
But hold on. And they're not the only people who are, let me wait and see if this is a hate crime.
Where's
I mean,
the
did y'all
skepticism
see?
from?
They
Oh, cool. I
pacifying
don't. What do you mean? Where is it coming from? It's coming from white people. And I'm just.
But how,
gonna
what
bring it out.
the fuck is it to be
But hold
skeptical
on.
about?
But our own own
It's an
former.
investigative interview.
Okay.
Y'all won't get that joke. It's postal.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
one of the judges, didn't the judge ask
got
to be,
removed.
he got removed from the case because they're trying to pacify this he's 21.
He's 21.
You're legal. He's a young man. He's not a little boy. He's a young man. They trying to pacify this young man into, well, he was sick and he had all these issues going on. He didn't know any better. His dad brought him that gun, and for a while his dad never gave him that gun to be on his own, to have on his own until that week when these people at this church were shot. You knew that motherfucking child had problems.
Not to mention he had a manifesto out. Not to mention he had all these pictures of himself with the Confederate
Yes.
flag, with all of this like racist material. Not to mention he spoke with his roommate.
His roommate.
His roommate was well aware that he was planning something
6
like
months
this.
in advance.
So I feel like you, just on account of you knowing.
Your accessory.
Okay, all these
You're an
people
accessory.
knew that this was a possibility, but nobody said anything because why? Because white America is in denial that there is a race problem, that
Right.
they are racist. They're never ever going to want to admit that they are actually racist because they feel like they're being judged based on their ancestors' actions, but yet and still they're not recognizing how they are manifesting that same behavior in the new life in 2015. No, they're not as blatant outright as the slave masters from their time, but
They more
they're doing the
discreet
same.
with it,
They're
but y'all
discreet,
still have
but
the
they're
same
still
thoughts.
doing it. They don't want to
But
stay.
not all of them. You think all of them?
No, not all of them.
I'm
for the sake of the radio.
okay.
Not all of them.
I don't think, by no
wait
stretch
a
of the
minute.
imagination is it all of them.
I'm
It's
not saying all
of them, but
of
it's
them.
too many.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
all of them like that. I'm saying they all have the potential. I'm just saying I'm
But
sorry.
everyone has the potential. And let me tell you something. I have a best friend. She's black. Super fucking racist. Super racist. And I'm not even
And
gonna lie.
I have black
Regular
friends
white.
that are
Others.
racist.
Not just whites, others.
I
She
have
racist
black
as hell.
friends that don't want to mess with nobody, that don't trust nobody, that are not black. I
So-
have that too. They be like, "How can you date such and such? He's always gonna think of you as a nigger and blah blah blah." I have that, but I be like, "That's how you were raised." I ain't got the same mentality, but yeah, we see the reverse of it. And like I said, certain cream color folks use that as an excuse. Where there's some racist black people, yeah. And how many of them is it? 5?
I mean,
But-
you can't count, you just can't count how many racist white people are. It's just so many
That's what I'm
stories
saying.
that have been happening lately. It just makes it look like when a lot of black people are in the news for murdering, robbing, jacking. You know what I'm saying? It makes all black people look bad. Same thing.
Yeah.
And exactly. So we could be accused of being the same way they are, putting a blanket like stereotype on all of us. Well, when it happens this often to us, these things, then we start to put the blanket on top of them. It's the same thing. But this is another thing. When you have individuals that go in the media and say, well, it was an accident.
You don't accidentally shoot 9 people in a church.
It was an accident. This is an unfortunate accident.
Somebody
That's
said
not
that
what
this
it is.
particular incident was an unfortunate accident.
Former Governor Perry.
Yes.
Former Governor
Okay, well,
Perry
he
said-
sucks like a bag of dicks, so we can't listen to him. So this is my thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know they coming back. I'm sorry.
I mean, like, that's how hard he sucks. Like, he could, like, suck a bag of dicks. Hey, that's just how I feel.
Okay.
But, I'm saying that to say this, like, if you're not, and I say this to all people who are not even racist, if you're not in that position, you can't say that. If you've never had to, I feel like you have to live that life. You have to be subjected to those stereotypes. You have to be followed in the store. You have to be racially profiled. You have to go through that to understand that. You can be empathetic, but you can never understand what is going on with somebody like that. And I feel like right now, it's like total fucking, like, it's like open season on black people. But then on top of it, what they're going to say is, well, you know, they're killing each other. They're doing this. We talked about that before, about how black people just perpetuate. Right. You're perpetuating that, and you allowing it to go on and on through music, through violence, through videos online and shit like that. Like, all of this stuff is just like, it's like evidence that they use. They say, well, look how they act. Every time you say something about them killing a black person, they come back with, well, black people kill black people every day. And I'm in agreement to that. My problem is not with black people who are killing. Nobody should be killing people. My issue is with people who have been sworn to protect and serve us, who are showing favoritism to people simply based on their color, and showing disfavoritism to people or prejudice towards people simply based on their color. You cannot do shit like that.
So we're going to go back to young Mr. Dillon getting a number one with a Whopper. Number one Whopper with fries and a drink.
Well, speaking of sucking a bag of dicks, I hope that happened to him in jail. But
wow. I mean, how many episodes of the first 48 do you see that the person being interrogated has a Whopper bag on the table?
I've seen them throw a bottle of water in there at their head, but no Whoppers with cheese.
So, do we think that young Mr. Dillon?
Let me say this. Go ahead. I'm not familiar with federal investigations, but I questioned. Well, our friend questioned that. How did he have to? Did they give him the bulletproof vest? Like, why did he get that? Supposedly, that's federal procedure.
It is, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't know if all that goes hand in hand.
Man, you can get a Whopper. You can get a Whopper with cheese and a vest. Well, Timothy McVeigh.
I need one of those right now.
That was the bomber, the Oklahoma City bomber. Always walked around. Him and his accomplice always walked around with a bullet.
And you remember?
So what is their premise? Like, keep them alive until we can kill them? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Keep
they keep them alive. So,
I say put a target on their back and save us.
That's even a little boy. I can't think of his name now. Him and his pretend dad were riding around shooting people out the trunk of the car. The snipers.
Yeah, they were black.
Same thing with him. He had the bulletproof vest also. I don't know if he had a Whopper or a Whataburger. I'm not really sure. He probably had chicken. But I'm just saying.
You know what? Oh, my God. So, in the wake of all this controversy, Mr. Dillon was shown on a Facebook page or whatever, some sort of social media page with a Confederate flag as his background. Okay. Once that got out, then there was a campaign that the Confederate flag that flies over the capital of South Carolina, there was a campaign to have it removed because they felt like this particular flag manifested the thought of racism. It had a negative connotation from way back in the day that this perpetuated the situation, and they did not want this attached to their community. So it was removed, and all hell broke loose.
I feel like the Confederate flag is a representation of a group of people who inherently did not want slavery to end. You actually went to battle and fought your own countrymen to keep slavery. You fought for the right to enslave other human beings. Now, regardless of what you feel about the Confederate flag, I can understand you have like this pride that goes with it for the Confederate soldiers or whatever, but the basic premise of it is that it represents a racist time. It represents a racist issue because these people fought on the Confederate side strictly to avoid abolishing slavery, and that's crazy to me. Like, so I mean, the Confederate flag, I feel like it has like that old American charm or whatever they want to call it. It just has that history with us, and they associate that with the United States of America and like being very like patriotic and shit like that. But I feel like it's like what do you call that? It's like I can't find a word for it. Let's just go with like subliminal racism. It's like underlying racism. Even though you don't openly acknowledge it, that's what it is.
Well, historians say that that flag did not represent slavery, that it was basically a battle flag for the Civil War. It
For
had
the
nothing
group
to
that
do-
wanted to fight to keep slavery. Yeah.
Well, they say that that's not true. That there was just a battle flag for that particular war.
What was the Civil
And
War about?
then-
World War.
The
and
Civil
then
War.
The Civil War. And that the racist racist entities adopted that flag.
That's
later
not
on.
true.
That was not why it was developed. It might have eventually been a symbol, but I'm just saying what they're saying. And as in regards to the objection of it being
That makes
removed.
them feel better. It just makes them feel better to say some shit like that, because the Confederacy was the South. What?
No, I was just reading the post.
The South represented the group that wanted to keep slavery legal.
Well, that was my impression, that it was the South wanted it, but the North didn't.
Bam.
But
And that's what the Confederate
historians,
flag is.
the historians say that it was just a battle flag.
The
And
same
not-
historians that said Christopher Columbus discovered America?
You know what?
Oh, okay. Hey.
So, what do you think? So, you feel like the flag should have been removed?
A long time ago? Is that your question?
No, I'm saying at this point, at this moment, it has been removed. So, do you or do you not approve of the removal of the Confederate flag from South Carolina's Capitol building, and also recently Alabama's?
I need
I'm
them
saying
to go,
a long time ago. Is
I
what
need
I'm
them to
saying.
go back
It
in
should have
time
been
and
gone.
also take it off the
It
fucking
should have
roof
been
of the
gone.
General Lee.
It should have been gone a long time ago.
FYI, there's a couple of houses that have those flags around here.
Well, FYI, there's one around where we work at, and
Yeah.
he displays his pride proudly. He has fought
He
his
wants
civic-
y'all he
on
wants
mine,
you colors.
yeah, and
to
he
know.
has
Yeah.
and he has fought his civic association tooth and nail to lead that.
Yeah, I mean, this
Confederate
just
flag
is
in
hanging
his-
by threads. It's.
I mean,
it's
he
there.
refuses to take
Wow.
it down. So, yeah, it's a lot of people. My
But what's
thing
funny is that
okay.
he's very nice to me when I go by his house.
Yeah, but
he's my
as soon
customer
as-
actually.
but
But I'm
as soon
pretty
as you
sure when
leave,
I leave, he's like
that
black
nigga.
bitch nigga.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, no, I
But-
feel like a
Yeah.
lot, like I said, a lot
He
of
looks
times
like
that
that.
Confederate flag, those people, because their ancestors fought in the war, they are very proud of that. And a lot of those people aren't necessarily racist, but that's their family history. They have, like, just like people who have relatives who fought in Vietnam, that's their family history. And so a lot of those people who have those ancestors who fought in the Confederacy, they have that. It's something, like I said, it's passed down. So maybe they may not necessarily be racist. Or she might, I mean, you know, when you leave, he might be like, she need to get her chocolate, that gal need to get her chocolate ass off my damn lawn. I mean, I don't know. But I wouldn't automatically assume that if they have a Confederate flag that they're racist. I mean, I used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard.
That's not what I'm
so
saying.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying I automatically think that. I'm just saying that he's very nice to me, and you just never know. Like, you just never know. So I'm very cautious, you know, when I go over there.
And
You just
also,
never know.
because of the flag being taken down, there was a spike in the sales of Confederate flags. Although Amazon and eBay, I believe those two companies refused to sell them any longer, the sale of them spiked to record numbers, to where they were selling out everywhere. Made me want to go down to the local HEB, Walmart, where they sell souvenirs, to get me some and sell them for $100 or more. Because so
Wow.
in protest of this flag being taken down, many folks are purposely buying these flags. And I just wanted to be the one who helped the Ku Klux Klan, you know, maintain their
I'm about to push
inventory.
out her chill.
Maintain the inventory of their flags. I mean, this is ridiculous. Why would you go out your way to buy a flag that you can't fly in your neighborhood
That's
without
that
causing a
subliminal
storm?
underlying racist people that are purchasing those flags. And Yeah, maybe y'all should be keeping a log of who purchased them and where they went to,
Right.
just in case some more shit pop off.
Because, I mean, so do we think that this onslaught of violence against black people and the continual denial from white America that racism is alive and well, do you think that this is going to come to an explosion? Because it's just, I mean, I'm serious. Do y'all see it coming to some serious tension? Because, I mean, if you read the Facebook post, I mean, I know a lot of people get brave on Facebook and say whatever they want to say. But if you read some of the posts under these stories where justice is being served when an injustice has been made, these people are angry. Okay.
Oh, no, go ahead.
These people are angry and saying, why is it always racism? You know, black people this, black people that. Obama this, Obama that. So do we think that this is getting so out of hand that it's going to be some kind of big incident? And you know we had the Watts riots.
Now, you remember when you were a kid and you would try something and your parent would, like, beat the hell out of you, you know, don't try that again. Yeah. But then they let you slide on something. Next time you like, oh, I can do this. Or next time you got your cousin over there, you say, well, I ain't get in trouble last time, so you could try this. That's basically what's happening with black America versus white America, and with people versus the police. Like, the police, I feel like they are... because it's black people doing it too, so I feel like that's more of like a socio-economic issue than race issue when it comes to the police, because it's not just white police that are doing it, it's black police officers that are like rogue and like treating America like it's anarchy instead of democracy. But I feel like with white people that do stuff like this, just like how they took him to Burger King and shit like that, it's small things like that that people are going to pay attention to. They're going to look at the way you handle certain situations, is going to make them feel like they're going to show me leniency for this. And basically what that does is minimizes the value of black lives, because basically what you're saying is that black lives are not as important as other lives, because you let these people get away with doing like all this crazy shit against black people, and you're not punishing them as harshly as you would for someone who did something else. That's just like, there's no... You didn't ask for us to, like, those people over in another country. Nobody says, well, the people at ISIS, you know, consider their family victims. And they never say, you know, the terrorists that bombed in 9/11, consider their families victims. Like, they never say that. So why should we consider his family as victims? They're not victims. Unfortunately, they made the decision to give him a gun knowing that he had an issue, and it's not like no one knew what was going on. You guys watched this play out, and nobody, I mean, you're an accessory to it just by omission, right? By omitting the fact that you know he's doing something, you basically playing the same part in it. You letting it happen. So racist or not, just like his black friend, that fucking disgusted me. The fact that you would have... Did you see the interview with his black friend? He has a black friend. He was like, well, you know, I don't think he's racist. I still love him and shit like that. Well, he basically said, I tried to incite a race war because I don't like black people. So the fact that you would go and then speak against your people, and I'm all for like being friends or whatever, but I feel like sometimes there's some things you just can't do. And I understand, like, you don't be pro-black just for the sake of being black. But I mean, come on, this is ridiculous that you would even say some shit like that. And your friend basically... He did exactly what he said he was going to do. He took the lives of 9 people, 9 like affluent, influential people, not just like random fucking people on the street.
Right.
And then you came into a place like that whole church thing. That's a whole nother discussion that I had with somebody else about, you know, why would you God let that? Yeah, so we're not even going to get into that, but it's just the point. And then the guy from the NRA was like, oh, well, if they had been armed, well, even if these people, if every single person there had a open carry permit or permission to carry a concealed weapon or whatever it is, right? Who comes to church thinking I need to bring a gun? No fucking body would think that.
Okay, and if it would have been reversed and they would have killed the guy, they would have been like, oh,
you're a
my
bunch
God,
of black fucking holy roller thugs.
Yeah.
Then, like, you can't fucking win for losing in this country. Like, you're already born at a disadvantage just for fucking being black. And then they don't expect you to be angry. They expect you to like just pray it away. What the fuck? When this team in this city loses the fucking championship, these people can riot and go batshit crazy. But you killed 9 people, don't go crazy. Yeah. Pray about it.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous.
Well, I saw the support of that community. You know that the senator's body is lying in state, and the line was
Yeah.
all the way out in the street, and it was hot, and people felt compelled to go and play and pay homage to him for losing his life, and plus, you know, they felt bad about the whole situation. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know that there is a good side, sunny side to this whole situation. Hopefully, it will unite more people than it separates. Yeah, and hopefully they'll televise young Mr. Dillon's execution.
I would prefer that he not be executed. But
Huh? Who gonna pay? Girl, I ain't got no tax dollars to be feeding no grown man.
you think if they kill him or let him live, I mean, we're gonna have to pay taxes regardless. I feel like I don't know. It's such an easy coward way out.
Don't ask the boss. Remember what she said last time.
She want a firing squad. She
was
want a
like-
firing squad right
was
there
like,
on the spot, like motherfucker.
Kill them.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel like you fuck
That's
that.
why they never pick me when I go to jury duty.
Well, on that note, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna let DJ Jimmy Ray rock us out while we go to the next.
Oh, yeah. Drop and get me 50. Matter of fact, give me $50 and I'm flat out broke. But anyway, it is Lipstick Live on Thursday nights with the lady taking over, talking about heated subjects. And maybe we can get into they can get it from top, heavy, hot subjects to something real nice and fluffy and cute. And speaking of cute, we got a lot of the 4 ladies in here that are cute. I'm sorry, girls in the background. The 4 ladies are cute. Rather, all the ladies are cute here in Skylab Studios. But anyway, thank you guys for checking us out. Remember, if you're listening to us, you can see us now on scpradio.com. If you just scroll down just a little bit on the YouTube, click on that little YouTube face right there, Google. And thing is, we come up right up, and you can see these ladies live and in person. As you can see, we got some makeup done, we got some hair did, all that going on right here at Lipstick Live. And speaking of Lipstick Live, here's your host, Lady Franchelle.
All right, we're back. So we're gonna let that Confederate flag thing go. I mean, we could talk about that all day, but we're gonna let it go. We're gonna talk about some more pressing matters, and we're gonna talk about P. Diddy getting arrested on the college campus of USC. Yeah,
UCLA, right?
UCLA or USC. Okay. Well, anyway, he was visiting his son, Justin, and watching him play football, and evidently took exception to how the coach was talking to his son or handling his son, who is a player on his team. Okay. And since Tasha T's sons and Nikki T's son, too, they play organized sports, I would like to know how you feel about the situation, because I'm pretty sure your children have been on a team and the coach has been out there getting on them. So when you do see that happening, what do you do?
I do nothing. Okay, my boys have been playing for the same team. My baby is now 10. He's been playing since he was 3 for the same team with the same coaches. So I'm pretty confident in what they teach my child and how they handle my child. So even if I'm not there, I feel like they're in good hands. From what I understood about Diddy, the coach told his son, look, you out here playing for UCLA, you're going to play just as hard as the next. I don't care about your daddy being in the stand. Mm-hmm. This has happened to me before. Mm-hmm. And I tell my boy, don't get soft on me, because I'm here. Get your ass out there and play. You want to play ball? Let's go. You're going to get hit sometimes. That's what football is. Exactly. But in order for you to play football, just like you deliver a hit, you have to be able to take one. You can't cry on no goddamn football field. You ain't get no sympathy from Tasha T at no goddamn football game. Not football. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's my mentality. I think Diddy was a straight up punk for acting a fool the way he was acting. Like, Don't nobody give a damn because you Diddy.
Yeah.
Your son got to work just as hard as the next child.
Take
Exactly.
that, take that.
Take that, take that.
Okay. Well, I mean, what do you think, Nikki T?
Well, hey,
Hey.
my son.
If he was out there getting on Bruno ain't doing his best. He's saying, Bruno, get your head out your ass or whatever.
First of all, one of my cousins coached Bruno from flag up until he was not even
play
eligible
no
to play Little League anymore.
Okay.
He was harder, way harder on Bruno than on the other kids. And Bruno would say that repeatedly. He always say, he was like, Rick is so much harder on me than the other boys. And that's because Rick worked with him in the off season. He's there, like we talked about absent fathers. Nobody else was there. He's there at games even when he's not coaching anymore. He's at every single game. He's there off season, everything. So if he's getting in Bruno's shit, then he needs to get in his shit. Like it's football. He's never complained about getting hit too hard or anything like that. One thing about him, he's real tough. So we never had that problem. He cried one time. I seen him cry one time on the football field from somebody hitting him, and that's because they had to literally carry him off the field because he had a headache. It was like, that's how I knew it was bad. It's the only time he's ever cried from being hit. Now he cried from anger because he'd be so mad that he can't
But that make him play harder.
Right. One thing about him, he's small. He's a lot of heart. He's super fucking talented. So I'm not gonna interfere with that coaching because every woman always say, I'm tired of being a mama and a daddy. Well, don't go out there acting, when somebody is giving him the manly advice he needs, you can't go out there and be like, well, no, you're being too hard on my baby. You can't do that. So I feel like Diddy was wrong. Yeah, he's wrong. And this is not even like Pop Warner. Like, I don't even intervene with Pop Warner football. This is collegiate football. This could potentially determine your career.
Yeah, your future.
Your future, your career as a football player. So this is the time when you have to be giving your all. You have to be like as together as possible. You have to put your best foot forward. You have to put all your talent out there. You got to leave it all on the field at this point.
I think too.
And his hair said it all. It's too curly. That's all.
You know what?
I think too, when you're out there and you babysitting and pacifying your child, they don't want that shit. My kids, they tell me, Mama, sit down, stop running up and down this field.
When
You
Bruno
embarrassing me.
I ran down there. They brought him to the side. I ran down there. He was like,
You can leave.
no.
Yeah.
I was like, you sure?
Go back.
I brought him. He was like, he told me, pass the coach aspirin for me.
Don't even bring your ass down.
He was like, I said, you want me to bring you aspirin? He's like, pass it to the coach.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. That's what it's supposed to be.
So Diddy was clearly out of line.
Yeah, he was a punk bitch
Isn't
for
he
that.
always?
And now he's
Well.
facing federal charges because
He was
picked
on the
up that-
school.
Yeah, and he picked up that.
And that was a felony committed.
He picked up
Yeah.
what?
that
the cow.
weight.
Kettlebell.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
you punk bitch.
He's
And you
funny.
gonna pick up
Look
something
how
to hit
heavy.
me
Let me
with?
tell you something.
Yeah.
Just like his rapping.
Oh.
Just like his rapping.
You did.
He should have left this shit
No,
alone.
you
Hey, he's got some good songs with
No, he doesn't.
Mariah Carey
No,
and
he does
Maze.
not. No. The beat.
He got some
Yeah,
hits.
he got the beat.
You don't know what
He
you
in the
talking
background
about.
dancing.
His rapping.
I thought I'd tell you that we won't stop.
His rapping is worse than his dancing, if you can believe it. Okay?
Wow.
We've heard him rap. He needs to stick to whatever else he was doing to make money.
Wow.
Super producer.
So, Blanca, I mean, if it was a situation with you and your child on the field, would you intervene in any form? fashion?
I probably will because that's my son. But I mean, no, I will have to, like you said, Tasha, start from very young, and then get acquainted with the person and stuff.
And actually, it was what she said, a big part of what she said. She was well acquainted with her coach. So she trusted him in the care of her child. Apparently, Mr. Diddy did not know the coach that his child was playing for.
That's not even a child. That's a grown ass man. Right
It
there.
is, and he
Well,
had been
I
going
have
to
I
that-
have seen him
to
without
that-
a shirt on. That's a grown ass man.
Well, he looks like he needs a little bit more growing. I ain't trying to go to jail.
And he had been going to the training session, so he
And
knows.
if I'm not mistaken, wasn't the training session? It's like strength and conditioning training.
Yeah.
The sessions closed, but he was like making his business to be there at least once a week.
But
You
why?
want special
This man is
treatment
in college
because
and
he
he
wants
grown.
special treatment because
Because
he
he's
is Diddy.
bored. He ain't got no
But
more
look at
rapping to
Snoop, like
do.
look at Snoop Dogg's son. Snoop Dogg's son is a beast.
Well,
he earned
he
a
is.
full ride on his own.
Yeah, but
Based
he's
on his
been
skills.
coaching him just like Tasha T said. He's
Right,
been
he has
coaching
that
him
Pop
since
Warner
he was-
background.
Right.
And he's not soft on
And
them either.
20
He's hard on them.
20 of their kids from their league
Got scholarship
offers to
Right.
play football for colleges.
Right.
20
Snoop
of the
Dogg's?
boys. 20 of the boys from their league this year alone.
Wow.
So-
got
That
invitations.
says a lot.
So that's
Right.
a totally different situation. Brandy G in the house.
Y'all smell good.
I know, right? This just came in
I
like
know,
little
okay.
flowers. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. With football, like with Bruno, we don't play that. It's like you going out there to play football, you playing football, and that's the bottom line. He don't want you, don't come down here, mama. Don't like. And he told me I was embarrassing because I'm one of those mamas that be like, "What the hell? Do you see this? That is holding. No, that is. You didn't see him? He jumped off sides. Like
That
that's
was a
me.
late hit. Oh,
That's me.
they hit my baby one time, girl. I had just came out of surgery. I wasn't supposed to be at that football field. Baby, when I tell you I didn't feel not a nail snit, but when I got home, I was so sore.
My
But
baby
they
got
hit my
flipped on the
baby.
field like any given Sunday.
Play was over. Whistle blown. He's not in motion anymore. My son is on the sideline. This mother came from out of nowhere and helmet to helmet hit my son.
Ooh.
Ah. Now
Okay.
that,
Okay,
if
wait
that
a
happened
minute.
to
That's what I'm
Diddy,
saying.
If that happened, I would. All right, Diddy.
Well, you know, but
they
you know,
don't get
that's
you.
what-
You don't get
But
the
he
coach.
went the second day he went in. That's when that happened.
No, cause see, I was in your mama face. Cause I ain't gonna go to jail for hitting you. I will. I ain't
You
go
gonna
to jail
say,
for-
where's
But
this
where your
kid's
mama at?
mama?
Yeah, that's what. Where your mama? Tell your mama to come here. I need to see her.
But no, because the mama is not responsible either. These kids are playing
But
football. They
needed
know
to,
better.
I needed to hit somebody, and I couldn't hit that child.
No, I'm gonna tell you, we saw
What?
a fight at a football game before.
I couldn't hit the child.
I
That's
seen
what
it,
I want to
But
know.
I want to hit that mama.
But
because
because
I feel
let me
like
tell you
you taught
something.
her
Wow.
this.
Some
You
mam-
taught your son this
Some of
dirty
these
shit.
mammies, some
You
of
teach
these
your
mammies at the
children
game
dirty
don't know
shit.
how to act, baby. I'm gonna tell you, some of these mammies come to the game and they out there, they cursing, they cutting up, and they cheering their
That's
kids.
what I want to know.
Oh, baby, that's something we don't play with.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Do y'all witnessed an onslaught of unruly parents?
Oh, baby,
interfering-
fights,
I'm just
fights
saying,
right here at
fights.
this, fights right here at the at the Pop Warner Super Bowl. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
It's real critical. It's crucial with Little
Football
League
is ser-
football.
right. Little League
It's
football is
crucial.
serious. I know we're
I've
very
been
serious
involved in
about our football.
altercations. I have a son who's 14, but Earl, he stands tall as Earl, wears size 11 in men's shoes. So he was playing Little League football up until last year. He couldn't play anymore. 2 years ago, I'm sorry. He couldn't play anymore. But at that time, he was standing tall as Earl, wears size 11 shoes. And he was hitting the at them little boys, and they mamas was getting mad, and I was like, Lord.
We
Every
had
game
that
we
issue.
went to, I had to bring his original birth certificate. It was always they
We-
went to the
but no,
extent
we
of
had that
lying and
issue.
telling my I seen him, and he go to Worthing. I mean, I'm sorry, he go to Yates. I see him dropping his baby mama off at school. every day.
We have had this issue because Trail is so little. He play against big kids. I never challenge because I know how big kids can be. So I never challenged other parents on the team. They have said things because we have played against big kids. One thing about my son, he does not care about size. He disregards size. He does not care because he already know how to hit you if he's playing on defense, and he can shake
He's
you.
confident.
He is so. Let me tell you something. He is super confident because he is super fast and he's really good. Like, he's more knowledgeable about football than most adults that I know. And I swear, not just because he's my kid, but for real.
Wow.
He is really, really smart about football. So he is never scared of size. And we found this out this year. We would always play, like, honestly, most of the teams we played, they were majority white teams. And the kids, they were big, but they weren't skilled like our team.
Yeah.
We lost one time. And that was to another predominantly black team. Because these boys, they played in the same little league as our boys, so they came out just as hard. And my son, like, this is when they found out that he was not. When they put him out there against the other kids that he had played with already, and he still wasn't scared. Like the boys, they were like making hits in the other games, but in this particular game against Rodeo Palms, our boys, they scared because these boys, they rough. They playing contact like we do. So our boys were like scared. My son, that's how they saw. They was like, well, he like it doesn't matter. You can put him in any game, and he's never like gonna
In any arena.
And I'm the type of mama you can't like. My baby is little. Don't flip him on the field. I seen my baby do a full flip on the field getting hit. He's so small and he don't care. He going for it. Like he gonna tackle you. He going for your legs. That's how he is.
So-
He's not gonna try to hit you up high. He going down low, but he's small.
So you're not fighting. You're not gonna be out there fighting.
I tried. Let me tell you something. Until I hear you say, until I hear
I'm
you
just
say
asking.
something, this is what you can cheer for your kid. Your kid can be huge. You cannot say anything derogatory or out of line about my son or any of our boys on the team. You can't do that. Don't get smart. Don't say we out there at the track meet. Don't laugh at the boys in the back. Don't do that. Don't say anything about the boys on the team because I'm getting in your shit immediately. Don't do that because they're kids. And you can't do that. You can cheer for your kid. Y'all can be winning. Y'all can do whatever. Don't. Our boys only lost one game this year, period. And then we won this district championship. So we won, period. We won against the team we lost to in the regular season. So those parents, that particular school, like even during track season, they making fun of the kids in the back and stuff like that. Y'all, that's trifling. So then I feel like I need to speak up. I'm not worried about the football, but do not tease or heckle or do anything like that to children, because then you're gonna have a real adult problem on your hands, because I think that's trifling to do.
That's only fair.
Okay. One more thing before we get with Brandy G. I wanted to know if you girls saw the report about the Galveston bacteria.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, you knew that when you can't look through, when you can't see your feet.
I mean,
in 2 inches of water.
That's why it's murky?
Yeah, really? Is that what it is? It was some doo-doo in there? I mean, what you
You
mean?
can smell the pollution. When you go to Galveston, you can literally smell the pollution in the water. Literally.
So basically, you want to be out there posing?
Ain't no Galveston, bitch. We're going to Schlitterbahn.
You're going to more clear
We're
water?
going to Schlitterbahn.
Oh, okay. Because they say it's all clear now, but I don't know if we should trust
I like
it.
having both of
When
my
it got all
legs.
clear.
I like having both of my legs
you like
and not a
both your legs?
flesh-eating bacteria taking one from me.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
but
going to go on a little break.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go on break.
And-
DJ Jimmy Ray,
We're gonna
take
bring-
it away, baby.
Oh, yeah, we want you to stay right here on LypStk Live. I'm DJ Jimmy with Light Jockey Mike, and Skylab Studios brings you the ladies on Thursday nights. And, of course, here's one of your hosts, Lady Franchelle, with a special guest tonight, like we've been promoting all week, and she's back from her journey. Here to tell you about it, but let Franchelle bring her in. Lady Franchelle, take it away.
That's right, everybody. We're back, and we're back with singing sensation Brandy G in the house. So if you want to say hi, if you want to show your support for her recent audition, you can call us at 832-910-7727 or chat with her at scpradio.com. We also will be giving away a photo of Brandy G at her audition in Oklahoma City. Let's say the first person that calls in on the line, 832-910-7727, or the first one who asks for it in the chat room, we'll send it to you. So, what's up, Brandy G?
Hi.
Hi. So, tell us, first tell us where did the auditions take place?
The audition took place in Oklahoma City.
So, were you nervous?
At first I was nervous, but then the more I was waiting, the more the nerves got off. So I guess that's good.
That's good. That's good. So, exactly what was your number in line? Were you like 1,000,001 or what?
I have no idea, but there's so many people.
There was a lot of people. Okay. With your experience, would you say auditioning is different from singing in front of a live audience? Were you nervous, more nervous singing in front of,
Who did you audition for?
That's what I
Was
wanna
it
know.
a celebrity or who was it?
or was it
It was
producer?
yeah, it was a producer that I auditioned in front of, and I guess I was a bit more nervous than performing in front of people because this is like they either say yes to you or they say no. So, that's what made me nervous is because it's like, am I going to move on to the next round or just, they say no and I try again later.
Okay. What song did you sing?
I sang Dance with My Father.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the song.
Right.
Yeah, the video. We saw the video. Okay, that was great. We know what you wore, but tell the listening audience, what did you wear for your audition?
I wore a long dress and there was a picture in the size of a square that had floral and it said Thug Life on it. So.
Already. So whoever calls in first to our line, 832-910-7727. Oh, somebody in the chat room. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody already got it. Well, who is it? Oh, Peaches. What's up, Peaches? We'll see you tomorrow. So Peaches has won the photo of Brandy G at The Voice auditioning. Okay. Do you have a good luck charm that you take with you?
I always wear my rosary.
I was just about to say that. I always see when I see your pictures, I see that rosary. So that's your good luck charm. That's great. So, what do you think that this experience of auditioning for a talent competition, what has this experience taught you?
It has taught me that there's always going to be rejection in your life, and you can't let that bring you down. So you got to keep on trying and trying, no matter what's going to stop you.
Exactly, because I mean it's thousands of people out there, so they're seeing a whole lot of people, and even though those other folks are being chosen, it's not necessary that they're going to make the show or that they're going to go
win or anything,
or go any further in their careers either. So,
was there something that you think that you could have done different that might have got you in, or?
Well, I could have, sang higher, but I didn't get to those high notes yet because he gave us a minute.
Oh.
So,
you only get a minute.
You only get a minute. Wow.
what could you say?
Yeah, how do you impress somebody in a minute?
Do away, fa, sol, la. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, a minute. Golly, you can't even get to the good part with a minute. Okay, that was difficult.
You have to kind of go straight into the good part. There's no building up. You just gotta go full throttle.
Exactly. So let me ask you this, Brandy. Are there any other aspirations along with the singing that you're thinking about getting into? I see that you model. You also model. So have you thought about acting?
Well, I went to a thing called John Casablanca, and they have a thing for modeling and acting. So usually they call you up and they're like, there's this casting call, so I guess that's together, modeling and acting. But if I can't get into that, then I'm hoping to become a nurse, get into college and get all done.
Oh, I like that. She has a plan B. Like all us women, we always have a plan.
Yeah,
B.
that's good.
Have you applied for any other singing shows?
What was that?
Have you applied for any other singing shows?
I'm having one probably come up when the X Factor comes.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. See, that's the one I like because you can audition for them on video. You can send them in a video of you actually singing.
Yeah.
Cool. Once upon a time when I was a little young thing, I wanted to sing too. So, the only thing that was different between me and Brandy G is I had no inspiration whatsoever. I had a whole bunch of distractions going on in my head, and I see that Brandy has a very good work ethic. I was looking on YouTube and looking at your father's videos on his Facebook page, and I love your a cappella performances. What was the Christina Aguilera song, and there was also this little like old school song that he posted that you were singing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember what the name of it was, but I love that.
Thank you.
Keep doing that.
Is Dance with Your Father one of the favorites you like to perform, or do you have a favorite?
I like to perform Dance with My Father the most.
Does it mean something special to you?
Yeah, like I don't know, but it's just like it has my emotions, and then it makes other people feel the emotions also. And that's what I like the most is like, because if you sing a song that tells a story, that's going to be the best song ever.
Exactly. Very good.
I don't sing, but that's what I've been told.
All right. Girl, you know you be singing that song
In the shower when nobody's listening.
Yeah, you know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. If you feel it, you're going to bring it. So, yeah, it's the same thing. So,
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
So, what message do you give to all the people who would like to audition for the shows or for any singing audition, but are shy or afraid?
If you're shy but you want to audition, I say go for it. And even if you get rejected, don't let that stop you, because that just means that there's something bigger for you.
Exactly.
And would
Good
you
attitude.
go back and audition to The Voice again?
Yeah, of course.
That's right. Never give up. So I was on Facebook. I was doing my usual Facebook stalking. I mean, I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw that someone recently had a birthday. So Brandy, how old are you now?
I'm 15.
You're 15. And I also heard that there was a turn-up party coming up too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I saw your beautiful dress. You only turned 15 once, so that's great. Nobody else has any questions for me?
Well, I do have a couple questions. I wanted to ask, like, what type of music do you normally, like, what's your biggest influence? What type of music do you think is, like, your biggest influence?
I like listening to pop and everything more because it's upbeat, you know, and it has so much more ideas, like if you want to make a video.
Right. Well, that's good. Well, go ahead.
So what is a playlist, a Brandy G playlist? What does that look like? What's
Right now it's you know, it's slow and it tells stories, but I'm hoping for the next one I'll have original music that's upbeat, that makes you want to dance, you know, and just have fun.
Are you working on that now?
I haven't yet, but soon I'm going to be.
Is that what you prefer, like more upbeat music as opposed to like
Yeah.
slow ballads and things like? Okay, I understand that.
So are you looking into collaborating with any other artists?
I mean, I hope so. If anybody wants to collaborate with me, then, you know, I'll go on to the next route and try that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Now, Fran, let me tell you something real quick. I was talking to her dad over there.
Okay.
Now, when you audition for the voice, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Brandy is actually the one that initiated everything. She came up to her dad and she asked her dad, "Can you please take me to Oklahoma?" Her dad asked her, "What do you mean go to Oklahoma? What do you want to do over there?" She said, "Well, I applied for the voice and I need a ride over there." So she's actually the one that did the whole thing. Didn't ask for her dad's help. Didn't ask for her mom's help. She took care of all the paperwork. She did everything she had to do, and all she'd asked her dad was for a ride to take her down there.
Well,
You know, that's just showing you that how far she wants to get, and she's pushing this career on her own.
and that's what I told her, that makes her stand out from anyone else who just says, "I want to be a singer." I said that she shows a lot of drive and initiative for such a young age. So that's awesome. And that's going to get you that's going to get you far, because when I look at your Facebook page, your father's Facebook page, I see that you are constantly keeping yourself in the public eye. You are letting people know, "I'm Brandy G, here I am. I'm not going anywhere," and get ready for, more to
What's
come.
to come? Mhm.
Exactly. So, like I said, I'm a fan already. That's why I'm letting her know. I'm a fan already. That's why I'm letting her know what my favorite songs are. So I am looking forward to all the collaborations and all the upbeat tempo and original music that she is working on. I'm anxious to see what that's going to be about and when it comes out.
Are you gonna sing for us today?
I mean, if you guys want me to, then yeah, I will.
Girl, you know we do. So, you know what? We're going to take a little break. We're going to let Brandy get ready, and then we're going to have her sing for you. Only on LypStk Live.
Oh, yeah, it's that time again. This is LypStk Live with Thursday nights where the ladies take charge. Actually, they're large and in charge, and matter of fact, they're taking over the airwaves here at Skylab Studios. But that's all right because we're used to that, right, guys? No, guys, found out. There's a lot of echoes going on. Anyway, this is LypStk Live on Thursday nights where the ladies take charge from Skylab Studios. And one of your hosts with a very special guest tonight, Randy G's in the house. Welcome to Skylab Studios. Lady friend, take it away.
Okay, we're back with Brandy G. I hope everyone is enjoying the show. Just then, we have 2 CDs and a photograph of Brandy G that we want to give away. Huh? Oh, shoot. What did I call it? I'm sorry. It's a DVD. It's a video. I'm sorry. It's not a CD. It's a DVD. Okay? And then and then a picture of Brandy G that we want to give away to our next couple of listeners. You can either contact us at 832-910-7727 or go to scpradio.com and let us know you want one on the chat line. So before our break, we asked Brandy G to sing for us, do a little impromptu performance for us. So we're going to give it to Brandy. Brandy, take it away. What you going to sing for us first?
Do you guys have a request?
Say that again.
You have a request?
No, you can sing whatever you want to, girl. It's your show. You do what you want to do. You sing what you want to sing. We'll enjoy.
Okay, I'll sing Hallelujah.
Okay, great.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. That baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
All right. That was nice.
All right. We see why you're a superstar, girl.
That was nice.
Very nice. We were talking about your future endeavors. So, where are we going to be seeing Brandy G in the future? You have any upcoming gigs, performances?
Well, I'm probably going to be making a new music video next week, and I'm having another performance in September at Fort Worth. So that's really exciting, and I'm hoping that there's more to come after that.
Okay, so the new music video for what song?
For Valerie.
Oh, okay. Oh, my friend loves that song. Girl, you got somebody gonna sing your song, and her name is Valerie.
So Tasha T was asking her offline earlier. What were you asking her?
About the type of music that she
Yeah.
likes and listens to. If she had a playlist, if I turned on her, what is it? iTunes, I don't know what kids listen to.
iPod.
If I turned on her iPod, what would I hear?
And I said she would hear hip hop and pop mostly.
Okay.
Do you have a particular artist that you like most?
Well, I like Drake a lot. So, you know.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. So, let me ask you another thing. What artists inspire you? Do you have an artist that you kind of look up to as far as their performance, their style?
Well, I mean, I guess you could say that it's Becky G.
Oh, I love her. There ain't no place to do. Singing in the shower. Y'all don't know her? No. Singing in the shower. Oh, I'm sorry.
She singing a song like
She's not. They're not hip.
I know her. I love that
They're not
song.
in with the young ones.
You know, when you thinking about your man, she say, don't care what people say, long
sing it
as
in the shower.
I'm straight. So, yeah.
She's young.
I'm
Yeah.
listening to Betty Wright and Lenny Williams.
Oh, you don't know that?
Old
You-
school.
You don't know now? Are you speaking in the mic? Because you sound like you like 10 miles
Don't
away.
judge me.
Okay,
I
there
turned it off
you
better.
go. There you go.
So yeah, like I was saying, this is a lot of like old school. I'm more Betty Wright and Lenny Williams.
She-
and
Brandy G sings some old school.
Yeah, this. Wait, what
no,
did she
Becky
say?
G. We're talking about the Becky G.
Okay, well
We are
Becky is
familiar
not.
with.
Okay, well Becky is not old school.
She knows.
She's
Well, no,
new
I don't
school.
I wouldn't know about that.
Okay, well y'all gonna have to get up on y'all iTunes because I know Becky G. Oh, there's. Thank you. That's her favorite.
One of the less sad Drake songs.
I know that's kind of old, but it's still jamming. It's still jamming.
No, I like Drake. Drake is just he all emotional with the women and everything.
So, Brandy, would you be performing on your quinceañera?
Well, a lot of people want me to, so I'm thinking about it that I will be.
Okay.
That'll be so cute.
So are there gonna be any secrets? Can we get a hint of what type of you're gonna have some surprise artists at the Quince? You gonna have any?
I mean,
you
I
gonna leak
hope
anything?
so.
Oh, okay. It's a surprise.
We got a
Uh-oh.
call.
Somebody's calling. We're getting a phone call. Hello? You're on the Hello, you're on the line with Brandy G and LypStk Live. Who's this?
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi.
You want to say something to Brandy G?
Yeah, I'm her aunt.
Oh.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi.
Tia in the house.
And we just want to... Go ahead.
Nothing.
And they said Tia in the house.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I just wanted to tell Brandy that we're really proud of her
Thank you.
and that we want her to keep reaching for the stars and to stay grounded and humble, and we wish her all the luck and success.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You sound awesome.
Well, thank you, Aunt Kathy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for calling in.
All right. Do I get a picture?
Of course, you get a picture. You're her.
Yay.
You're her auntie. Of course. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, you do.
Well, I appreciate that.
All right. Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get your information from Brandy, and we'll make sure you get your picture and DVD.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye. Now, what were we talking about? We were talking about Drake. We was like diving into Drake, and then we got oh, that's right. We were trying to get some surprises out of Mom and Dad about the turnip party, but their mom's the word.
They're looking like get out of our business.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
So, are you doing any surprise dances?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm excited.
So, are you gonna tell us?
Dang it, we're trying to get all kinds of information out of here. I mean,
Well, there's maybe gonna be a surprise dance from my dad and I when we're doing the father-daughter dance. That's if he will agree to it.
Oh, he has to agree.
You've been
to it.
put
Come
on the spot now,
Come
Dad.
on.
Brandy, you know you're at home, so you can start right here. You can give us
Yeah.
what do you say
You
about
gotta
Home
commit
Depot?
And for my girls and guys when we do the surprise dance. It's gonna be really crazy and really fun to see. So whoever comes, I hope they like it.
Okay, cool. Get a lot of footage. I love to see it.
Yes. So it's like we're
Well,
gonna have some fun.
I have a quick question. Are there any like local artists that you like really fond of, or that you would like to work with?
I haven't met any local artists yet, but I'm hoping to soon.
Okay.
You know who I'd like to see her with? I mean, it's kind of old school, but it's just me. Baby Bash.
That's cute. Yes.
And you
That
know who
seems like
else?
a really good-
Who sung the other song? Amor, no, 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 more. Who?
J.
Yeah.
Frankie J.
Frankie J. Dang it, yeah. You know, I'm on his Twitter. You know, I do some little Twitter stalking every once in a while too. Yeah, those two, man, that'd be cool. I have those tendencies. Dang it.
She's got so much time in her head.
Y'all wrong. Just dang wrong. Well, you know what? Before we let Brandy G go, I wanted to play a little game. It's a little game because we're pressed for time. And the game is, do you know Brandy? So I'm going to ask, I'm going to put some words out there, some things out there, and she's going to tell me which one she really likes. So we're going to start with the first one. Whataburger, McDonald's, or Wendy's? What y'all think? Audience?
Whataburger.
That's the best.
Okay, Brandy G, tell us.
Whataburger.
Hands down.
See? Chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Strawberry.
Okay. Cereal or breakfast? Or bacon and eggs?
Bacon and eggs.
Cereal quick.
Cereal.
And one last thing. Curfew or no curfew? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm wrong for that. Well, we want to thank you, Brandy. We want to thank you for coming to our show and gracing us with your presence. Oh, I'm sorry. What's up?
Her mom, question Brandy.
It's not green.
Well, hey, we're going to have another performance. So, Brandy's mom has made a request, and we're about to hear it. Hold on.
The request that my mom is wanting me to sing is a song by Becky G called Becky from the Block.
Okay.
So,
Take it away, Brandy.
I don't know if you can hear it, but you know.
Okay,
We can hear it.
put it up to yours.
Yeah.
I won't stop till I get to the top. I'm so Brandy from the block. Always had a little, but I want a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. I won't stop till I get to the top. I'm so Brandy from the block. Always had a little, but I want a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. Yo, first grade, Oak Street Elementary, a few blocks from the Inglewood Cemetery. I lived the hard times according to my memory, and then I learned to rhyme like I'm reading out the dictionary. I still walk to the Kelso Market, even though I get to walk down on red carpets. My family lived in my grandpa's garage, so I started working just to help on my pops. It all started when my grandpa crossed over. Now one day I'ma be a crossover. Right now it's just who is that girl, but one day I'ma be all around the world. I still get grounded, always stay grounded, still do chores even when I'm on tour. One thing for sure, I'ma always be me. That West Side Brandy G, won't stop till I get to the top. I'm so Brandy from the block. Always had a little, but I want a lot. No matter where we're going, know where it came from. I won't stop till I get to the top. I'm so Brandy from the block. Always had a little, but I want a lot. No matter where we're going, know where it came from. Yo, what you know about the men and outlaws? Hey, what you know about them 4 or 5 drives? My life is really crazy right before my eyes. It hits me every time I'm on Hollywood and Vine. If you wanna date me, you gotta ask my mommy. And my 30 uncles, you can meet them in an alley. And one day I'ma bring home my Grammy. But no matter what, I'll be bringing home Randy's. Donuts, so what? Holly, when you see me, I'm still the same beat, even when I'm on TV. Still rocking J's with my diamonds and pearls. You could take me out the hood, but not the hood. I bet the girl. Yes, I love sushi and lemon calamari. Being a butter chef and my very own mommy. If you can't catch me rolling in a braio, una litra, spray or rosario.
And you don't stop. Woo! There you go, girl. That's what we talking about.
Okay, I did recognize that song after I heard it.
Okay, now.
No?
Becky.
Okay.
Becky. You know, Jenny, Becky.
Jenny from the block.
You know what? We're going to talk to you after the show.
Uh-oh.
Y'all know me. I'm real like old school R&B and blues. That's my type of thing. So you know.
Oh, you're old school.
That's like Bruno already told me. I said I knew Young Dolph. He was like, how? So hey, you know. That's what I was singing the song. He was like, how you know that song? He was like, you too old for that. So.
Well, since Brandy G is SCP Radio's favorite singing sensation, and because she recently had a birthday, guess what we got for her? Cake. You know you want to rap. Yeah.
Now you know that Brandy loves cake.
Oh no, no food fight.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. It ain't strawberry. It ain't strawberry, but it's got some pink in it. Okay, so
She loves food fight.
So we're gonna need our little candles, and we're gonna need everybody come here from the Amen Choir and help us sing Happy Birthday to Brandy G. Anybody got a lightsaber, swisher?
Does anybody smoke?
Nobody in here smokes. Okay. Oh, you know what? He got one. Light that for me, Tasha T. You got one? You got one. Don't burn yourself out. Whoa. Wait a minute. Block that air. Go, shorty. It's your birthday.
Hey, Mike, we're about to turn that fan off, Mike.
Yeah, turn it off. Turn that one off. Just turn the other one. If you're watching us live, okay, you can see it. Birthday cake.
Oh my God.
So 1, 2, 3. What version we gonna sing, Bo?
Happy birthday.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandy. Happy birthday to you. Yeah! Woo! All right.
Thank you.
That's it for LypStk Live. Everybody, thank you for listening. See you same time next week. DJ Fluffy, you got a show tomorrow. Any special guests?
No.
Okay, well, DJ Fluffy is good enough. Okay, so see you next week.
It's your birthday.
It's her birthday. Only on LypStk Live.
I was trying to take my microphone.
This is your boy, Night Jockey
Fun
Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show. But please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.